Guys, ADK, our coach, Ten Doeschate here. Who wants to go first?
There seems to be an issue with the batting in the first two games. Do you think you need to make a few changes in the team going forward?
Yeah, I actually think the issue in the first game, we didn't bowl well enough. There was too many runs to chase in Dubai, but you're right, that's two poor performances. The guys are aware of that. We don't have many places to go, to be quite honest with you. We've got the Sri Lankan guys getting in tomorrow, so it gives us a few more options. But certainly how we choose to react to these two performances is going to be imperative to how we go for the rest of the tournament.
On a more positive note, Brian, could you tell us a little bit about the younger kids in the team and some of the happy moments you've had in the last week?
There's been a lot of happy moments. It's not all doom and gloom. I know the results haven't been great. I guess we've got quite a few inexperienced players. Obviously, we were quite late in signing the local players, but they've been very impressive. You saw Matula today. I think he's a fantastic bowler. Fahad played the other day, a young batter with almost no experience, so it's quite a challenge to get that up and running. But they've all been an absolute pleasure to work with, and even some of the overseas guys. Someone like Connor Estes, and I guess no one would have heard of him before. He's played a handful of professional games in South Africa, so that in itself is a challenge. But we relish that challenge to sort of unearth diamonds, rough diamonds that no one else has seen, and it's a bit of a mix because you obviously got Sunil and Andre who have played a million franchise games between them. So just getting those two areas to gel is going to be important to us being successful in this tournament.
Sure. Speaking of Sunil, do you think it had made a difference if he'd come into bowl a little earlier?
No, there was never enough runs. I think to have any chance defending that score, the seamers needed to do something up front, and then Sunil would have had an outside chance to sort of clinch it in the middle. But I think strategically, and as the wickets have shown, it does offer a little bit for the seamers up front, and you need to be spot on and cash in with the seam bowlers before the spinners can do their work in the middle.
Sure, and what's the plan for tomorrow?
I think now we'll be training. I think the prep's been pretty good, but two poor batting performances, and obviously it weighs on guys' minds, and we feel that the best way is to give them some more time in the middle, hopefully find a bit of confidence, and sort of rejig the strategy and the preparation for how we're going to go about our batting. So tomorrow will be hands on deck, definitely.
What do you think about the Desert Backers side? You'll be playing them next on Wednesday. What do you think about their composition, and how do you think you'll tackle them?
Yeah, there's no real weak sides in this competition. Personally, I think we need to focus internally more than anything. We really need to maximize what we have at our disposal. I think we're going to have to think out of the box a little bit in terms of our strategy as well. The tendency is to sort of compensate for weaknesses, where I think we've got to go with what we have and make the most out of that. And I think someone like a Matula is a good example of that. We've got to trust him and just say, go with it. We've actually been undone by the local players, Sanchit Sharma today, and even in the first game was the two UAE boys who sort of turned us over. So maybe less of an over-reliance on our sort of super strengths, and give those guys give them the chance to step up for us as well. So big focus on us certainly for the next game.
Okay. And is there any talk about Sunil opening again?
Opening the batting? That actually hasn't come up, no. But like I said, I think it needs a lot of out-of-the-box thinking of how we lengthen that batting lineup. Asalanka and De Silva will be good additions for us. We lose Paul Sterling. So I'll tell the coach you suggested Sunil opening, and maybe we go with that.
Maybe like a pinch hitter, that's what he's done.
Yeah, again, I thought it was quite interesting that Ray and Ahmed opened the batting today. And like I said, the conditions up front have been challenging so far in the first two games, certainly for us. I know yesterday was a little bit different, and we expected this week to be a bit better. But that certainly is a strategy to use a pinch hit and lengthen the batting lineup.
You good? Thank you.
Thanks, guys.